Alright, so in this last recording of Geologic Time, we're going to take a brief look at the Cenozoic. We will go over the Cenozoic in more detail in future workshops, but this will just be a brief overview for now. Cenozoic era is divided into three periods: the Paleogene, the Neogene, and the present period, the Quaternary. And overall in the Cenozoic, we see this trend of declining global temperatures, which eventually leads to the most recent ice age. The Paleogene is more than half of the Cenozoic, 66 to 23 million years ago. We see the diversification of mammals taking over many of the niches formerly occupied by dinosaurs and other creatures of the Mesozoic. We also see the collision of India with the rest of Asia and the formation, or the start of the formation of the Himalayas, which are still forming and increasing in height today. And we also see during the Paleogene, we see the Paleocene, Eocene thermal maximum. The Paleocene, Eocene being two epochs within the Paleogene, and that is sort of where we see the highest temperatures in the Cenozoic as of yet. I'm sure humans will change that very soon, unfortunately. After the Paleogene, we get the Neogene, where we see the formation of the Isthmus of Panama, which connects North and South America and allows for exchange of life between those two continents, but separates the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, at least in that area, which really rearranges how some ocean currents work. And that, as well as general trends in going on Earth at that time, lead to cooling and falling sea levels on Earth, which eventually gets us to the Quaternary, which encompasses the most recent ice ages from around 2.5 million years ago to the present. And we can see on this graph here, this is a graph of global temperatures compared to the average temperature between 1960 and 1990. So you can see during this Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum, we can see that temperatures are quite a bit warmer, in some cases 14 degrees warmer than they were today. There was very little, if any, ice on the Earth at this time. We see evidence of temperate forests in places like Ellesmere Island or beech trees in Antarctica, so quite a bit warmer. And we can see temperatures start to drop off quite a bit through the Eocene, through the rest of the Paleogene, through the Neogene, and the Quaternary is this Pleistocene Holocene. We can see the ice ages come and go. This is the last glacial maximum. This is a sort of zoomed in area for the most recent 20,000 years. Things warm up after the last glacial maximum around 20,000 years ago. And we see temperatures around what they are today for the last 10-ish thousand years with the retreat of the ice sheets. However, we see these dots, 2050, 2100. Things are going to warm up quite a bit in the future, unfortunately. So that's the Cenozoic. Very briefly, we'll go over it more in future workshops. But that brings us to the end of Geologic Time, and in the next set of recordings, we will go over rocks. See you then.